my uncle Galen Martin is the reason I'm a musician. I'll tell everybody that. I've always said it because he had been a musician since he was about 12, 13, something around that. And when I was getting into music and kind of feeling out with it, he's the one that pushed me. I never wanted to be a musician. I'm not one of those people that was 3 or 4 or 5 years old and said, I want to be a huge rock star one day. I never wanted to be that. I wanted to be a paleontologist. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a senator. A lot of things. Music was not one of them. And so when I started to kind of feel out music and think about exactly what I may want to do, he was there to push me, sometimes physically push me on the stage, because he had connections with bands around the area. And when we'd go see them, he'd say, look, I got my nephew here. He's 15. He's thinking about singing. Would you mind letting him sing on stage? And they'd be like, oh my goodness, like another kid that wants to come sing. And I'd get on stage and there was a very positive reaction. And that was kind of those positive reactions from the crowd, from those little bitty crowds that I thought were huge. I thought you could have swore I was playing the Grand Ole Opry because, man, even those 40, 50 people that were in attendance that day were huge to me as a very young musician. Just being in front of a crowd was incredible. So in terms of just moments, I would say it was those early moments of my uncle pushing me on stage, my uncle pushing me in front of these people and their support. I can remember signing my first autograph and just that feeling. It's like somebody wants my name on their hat. That's a crazy feeling for a young musician. And I'm blessed enough to say that I've signed many more since then. But that first one, I will never forget.
That's awesome. Would you say that was a defining moment on when you felt like your music went from hobby to where maybe it could be something more than that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If someone really wants me to ink up their hat and put my mark on it, that means I'm doing something special. That means I'm doing my job as an artist. I'm connecting with the audience. And that was definitely one of those defining moments.